Okay, so similar class to array list is linked list. They do more or less the same job, but just the use case is different. So this question may be asked in the interview: what is the difference between array list and linked list? The issue with array list is, array list you can think of like an array. So array, we have the data added. So if I have an array list of names, let's say this is my phone contact list. This is my iPhone's contact list. All my contacts are stored. So if I have Alice, Ben, Chris, David, they will be in alphabetical order, right? And one person at least has 500 contacts stored if he's using phone for the past 5 years. Then so now, and there'll be many more. So if I have a friend I want to add, let's say I want to add a friend called Bharat. Now where will this person go? At which index? Give me the index. At which index should we add Bharat? Which index? In your contact list, isn't the data sorted? So it will go on second index. So Chris, where will Chris go then? Third index, right? So lots of shifting operations will happen just to accommodate one person. So Chris will come here, and then where will David go? At fourth index. And then where will the person at fourth index go? Like this, to accommodate one record, lots of shifting is done, right? So will the performance improve or will be slow? So if I have 10,000 contact list, to add one record I am shifting around how many? 1 2 9,998 I have shifted just to add one record. So shifting will take more time, correct? Similarly, if Ben is no more my friend, I remove Ben from the contact list, then what happens? Then Bharat will come at index 1, Chris will come at 2, like this, right? So when there are lots of updation and deletion, the performance of an array list will be slow. Performance of array list will be when what you said.
When there are lots of operation and deletion.
Yes, when their operations is update or delete. So if you just want to select the data, just view the data or do some operation, then array list is good. So array list is just good for which operation?
Use the data.
Yeah, to select or view the data. So if I have all
Select
the
or
data
view
stored in
the
the
data.
array list, and then I say display me names of all employees whose name is at least 6 characters, then I can do some operation, and then just I'm viewing the data, filtering the data, then array list is okay. Update or delete, array list will be very slow. Okay. Then if I want to add a contact, we pin a chat, remember? pin a chat. Have you done this on WhatsApp?
Yes.
What does this do? So takes you take it takes that on that to the top, right? Okay. So if you have someone has mom's number stored, and he then pins this, what happens? This chat goes directly to the top, right?
So, yes, sir.
Top it goes. So like this, you have some function in the array list. We can directly you can add the element to the start of the list. An array list will treat the data as a linked list. Okay, so it treats data as a linked list, and that too as a doubly linked list. Okay, so those guys who have studied linked list will be aware what I'm trying to show. So array list doesn't store the data like this. So it will store data in a doubly linked list. Okay, so I'll just show you with the help of a singly linked list, but internally it uses a doubly linked list to store. So every node will have data and address of the next node, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there will be nodes 1000, 2000, 3000 like this, and every node, so linked list consumes a little bit of more space because it has to store the address of the next node also. The first record is Alice, then Ben, then Chris. Alice is at 1000, Alice is pointing to the next record. Next record is at 2000. Then Ben is at 2000, pointing to the next record. Next record is at 3000, and then pointing to Chris. Let's say Chris is my last record. I just have 3 contacts in my phone as of now, so this will point to null. Okay, now if I want to add Bharat, where will Bharat go? So a new node will be made of that. At what address? And what will I have over here? Now I have to just adjust the pointers now. Now where will Ben's next point to? 4000. So only just we have to make adjustment over here, 4000. So if I have 10,000 records over here, are they being disturbed? No. So 4000 this points over here. And where Bharat's next point to? 3000. So now without any shifting and shuffling, without disturbing others, I have added this record in the middle, correct? So now the performance will be faster. So if there are any addition or deletion, then linked list will give you a performance which is better. So if the performance, if the action is update and delete, then linked list is faster. Okay, so depend on the operation which you are going to perform, you will choose which collection class to use, linked list or array list. And in the linked list we have few extra methods which are exclusive only to the linked list, like add first. What we have, so which can directly go and add to the start of the list because there is a pointer over here which is pointed to the first node. So directly when I say add first, it will add it where? At the start of the list. Similarly, I have add last. Okay. Poll first. Poll first means you remove the first element. What you do? Remove from. It's like delete. It's like what? So it will So if I do pole first, which element will be removed? If I do pole first, which element will be removed? Okay, and it will give me Alice, and the start will then point to, start will point to where? The 2000. So pole first will remove that element from the list and give me the element. Okay, and we have one more, peak first. What we have? Peak first will just give me the element at the start, will not remove it, will show me the first element, but will not remove it, but will not. So what's the difference between peak and post?
So P will only show but not remove, and one first will remove only the first
Yeah,
element.
so if I do peak first, this element will still be there, and it will give me, okay, Alice is the first element. Okay, and the start will point to Alice. So peak first will return me the first element without removing it from the list, and pole first will remove that element from the list and return it. So these are few different use cases wherein we use your linked list. So let's take a new. So this is more or less the same work it can do, what array list can do. So this is a theoretical concept you can think of, linked list. So in the interview, if they ask you to use a list, you can go with array list, and if they ask in the interview the difference, then you can just mention the difference. Okay, these methods, peak first and pole first, are exclusive only to which class?
This class,
Only linked list. Okay, these are available only in which class?
this class.
Yes. So now see the difference over here. So I'm making a reference of which class?
List.
Okay. But I should have given linked list demo over here. See guys, it is this. It is giving me over here. This is which class? This is my own class. I know I have given the same class name, no? So it has not it has not imported. Has it imported? Yeah. So don't make this mistake. So when you want to change it, refactor and rename. So always whenever you are using any inbuilt class with the same name, give a differentiate your class with that. So we'll give linked list demo. So now when I do linked list demo, now it will ask me to import it. Now when I ask it to see it was using my linked list. And now when I do control shift O, it will import. Okay. So now in context, can I use add? Can I do context dot add? Will it allow me to add? So what do I need to add? Will it maintain the order of insertion?
Yes,
Where is list, right? So if I do Alice, Ben, Chris, and if I say sound contacts, you will see it will show me over here. Okay. Now if I contacts dot add Bharat, where will that go to? Where will this go to? Are you sure? It will go after Chris, no, because order is maintained. Order of insertion it has to maintain, right? If you want to sort this, then you have the collections class. Which class? Remember we had collections.
Yes, sir.
We had discussed.
Yes.
So what is the difference between these three? This
The
is the
first difference is that
second is the
second is the class.
right. So which class you will use now? Collections dot. You see sort, and you can sort any list over here.
Yes, sir.
Which list am I sorting? And it will sort it in alphabetic order now. So after adding Bharat before sorting, what was the list? And see what is the list after sorting. Okay? Like this, we have this utility class is there. So all those functions, get the minimum, get the maximum, sort it, reverse it, this class can do. Okay. So now I'll comment this out. Okay. Now I want the element at the, now I want to add mom, but mom should go at the start of the list. So how will I do that? So add first is exclusive only to which list, which class.
Only to link list.
But I'm using the reference of which, reference of what?
Reference of list.
Then
So
parent
you
class
want
inter parent class reference will only give me those which are in the parent class, right?
parent class. Yes, sir.
So I will not be able to say add first over here. Am I saying add first?
No, sir.
Then what do I have to do to say add first?
You have to make the reference of link list.
Yes, you will have to make the reference of. Okay. Now if you will see, you will show add. Now are you able to see add first? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
now if I add mom and if I display the list, what will be the output? Mom, Alice, Ben, Chris. Correct? Okay. Then at the end, I want to add a friend. Okay, I want to add Ali at the end. Ali should come at the end. So what will I do? Add last. So you have these provision in the array list, in the linked list, sorry. And after adding at last, I want to display the list. So it will be like this. Okay. Now I want to remove the first element from the list. Oh, I want to check what is there at the starting. I just want to check, not remove it. I just want to check who is there at the start. Then peak first. Okay. So peak first. What will it display me? More. But is it removed from the list or no?
No, sir.
So when I save this, and it will see that it is still showing in the list, right? Okay, I want to remove the last element from the list. Then I want to remove the last element from the list. Peak and poll. Peak and
Poll.
so
Poll.
what?
So
Dot
dot dash poll and poll.
poll last.
Match poll last.
Okay. So what will it remove from the list? So it will display me Ali over here and remove it. So now will it show Ali at line number 26? Will Ali be part of the list? No. So it will show me Ali exclusively first, and then Ali is not a part of the list. Getting it? So like this, you all can differentiate between an array list and linked list. Very common question. So what job we are doing with the list? Most of the time we will use array list 99% times. 1% theoretical difference you all should have known. Okay, where we can use array list. Okay. Then we have one very old loyal friend of Java called as vector. So vector is a very loyal friend. It's a legacy class. What is vector? Legacy class. So legacy class means it's a very old class. Okay. So vector has been in Java since the inception of Java, since version 1.1. So okay. So lots of methods of vector has been deprecated, means no more supported. Okay, so vector is a legacy class. Okay, there in Java since version 1.1. Okay, okay. What vector is? Vector is synchronized. What is vector? The advantage is it is synchronized. Array list and linked list are non-synchronized. Array list, linked list are non-synchronized. This we will learn in the chapter of multi-threading. What is synchronization? Which chapter will learn this in? Multi-threading, what happens is you can have multiple threads which can run parallelly in your application. Okay, like WhatsApp application is multi-thread application. Each chat is a thread. Each chat is a, so if I delete one chat, does it impact the other chats? Okay, your Amazon.com is multi-threaded. Each customer is a thread. Who's shopping right now is a, if one thread logs out, does it impact the other threads? So a thread you can say is an individual flow of control. What is a thread you can say in short? Yeah, if you want to summarize thread in one word, you will say individual flow of control. If you want to summarize it in one sentence. So like this, in my application, I can have multiple threads running. Okay. So if I have a linked list object, which object? Linked list object or array list object. They are non-synchronized. They are what? So what happens when they are non-synchronized means if multiple threads are there, they all can access this simultaneously and corrupt this array list or linked list. So all the threads they are running parallelly, correct? So they can simultaneously access this object and they will do modification simultaneously, which may lead to corruption in the data in the array list because array list is non-synchronized. Vector is synchronized means what? What happens in a vector? When I say it is synchronized, it will allow only one thread to access the vector object at a time. So if thread 1 is accessing it, then thread 2 and thread 3 will have to wait outside. And once thread 1 completes its updation, then thread 1 will leave and then the thread scheduler will choose any of the other remaining threads. Let's say it chooses thread 3. Then it will come and make the changes. That is called as synchronized. Means at any given point of time, only one thread can access the object. Got it? So this is just an overview I have given. So if they ask about vector, so vector you can say is legacy class. It is synchronized. Okay. And remember initially when I was telling that array this collections are dynamic in length, right? Collections are Dynamic in size, the collection auto grows. Okay. So, and what is the default increment? So, what is the formula for the new size? New size or new capacity? What is new capacity? What is the formula? Into 1.5 plus 1, right? Okay. Here in in your vector, we can specify our own increment. We can specify our own increment. So whenever the capacity is full, I want to increment, I can give my own increment, that always increment by 5. So the initial capacity is 10, then it becomes what? 15, and then it becomes what? Okay, so we can specify our own increment also. By default, the by default in vector, the default increment is double. Default increment is, you can, the vector will double itself. When will the vector double itself? When the capacity becomes greater than the, greater or equal to or greater, greater. Okay, so let's test this. So this vector has many constructors. One constructor of the vector is this one. So this will give you default size, default increment. What will this give you? Sorry, default capacity, default increment. Default capacity and default increment. So what is default capacity of a vector? So in vector we have a method also called capacity. Okay, so this vector is very unique. This has a method called as, so we can see what is the default capacity. Okay, then if you want to give your own capacity, you can give. So here it will be user defined capacity, but user defined capacity but default increment, which is double, correct? And if you want to give your own capacity and own increment, then there is one more constructor, in capacity and in increment. So what does this mean now? User defined capacity and user defined increment. Okay, so now I was using array list all this while in my application. Then suddenly the client says that we want to make the application multi-threaded now. So now I want to convert that array list into a vector. So we have one more constructor which you can take any collection class object and convert it into a vector. Okay, so you have these four constructors, and the capacity method also is there. So but this is only exclusive method of which class? Yes, exclusive method of vector class only. Capacity you will get only in vector, you will not get in any other collection class. So if I come here and if I make a new class vector, will this be fine? Yes, vector demo, because it will unnecessarily conflict with the old class. So if I now use list reference, okay, let's say same context I will give. new vector, will it allow me? But then I want to use, but will I be able to see the capacity method then? Okay, so if I, okay, now what is the capacity of this if you want to check then? Can I see capacity right now? Is it showing any capacity? Do you see? Then what we'll have to do? Okay, so are you getting it? Are you getting PP in UC now? So now if I do capacity, you see? So what is the capacity right now? So what do you think it should be? I guess it is 10, I guess. I guess 10. So we'll show you the default capacity of a vector. Okay? Okay, it is 10. What is the size? What is the size? Yes, what is the size right now? 0, because there's no elements, right? Error, okay. Error, I gave error, it's coming in red line. Okay? Now let's add these three elements. Now what is the size? What is the capacity? Okay, so there's a perfect example for you all to understand what is capacity, what is size. So will be what? Capacity will be 10 and size will be, so 10 and 3 will come, right? Okay? Okay. Now I come over here, I do a for loop which runs from 1 to 7. And I do contacts dot add app. Now what is capacity, what is size? Yes. Yeah, we're adding first 3 and then 7. So both 10 10, both 10 10, correct? Now did the capacity increase when the size was equal to? So when does the capacity increase? When capacity is greater than the size. Remember this? Okay, now if I add one element, I add Alice again. Now what is the default increment? Double. So what will it now? What happen? Double the capacity, no? And the size. So now I should display 2011 at the last, right? Getting it? Okay, now I don't want the capacity to be double. I just want to increment by 5. Okay, now here, what is the default capacity? Now I want to make a vector whose capacity I want is 15, not 10. So what will I do then? Okay, so here what I will get? User defined capacity. So now if I check, now if I check this, what is the answer now over here? Size is 0. And if I add these three then, Okay, so output will be 15 0 15 3, right? 15 0 15 3. Okay, now if I go and add around 13 elements. How many elements? So what should happen if I add more 13 elements? What should happen now? Hmm? Right? Making sense? Okay. Then I want to make my own increment. I don't want to double every time. I want to give my own increment. So let's say I give size as 5, increment as 3. Now user defined increment, capacity and user defined. So now what is the capacity over here? And size 0. Now if I add 3, what is the capacity? Now if I add 3 elements, then नहीं, कैपेसिटी यहाँ लिखा है मैंने, किससे 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 इंक्रीज होगा? 8 हो जाएगा। और 6. ओके, so 5 0 5 3 8 6, करेक्ट? ठीक है, 5 0 5 3 8 6 समझ में आ गया? तो वेक्टर के अंदर ये फीचर है कि आप कैपेसिटी चेक कर सकते, बाकी कोई कलेक्शन क्लास में कैपेसिटी चेक करने का रूल नहीं है। ठीक है, सिंक्रोनाइज्ड है और लेगेसी क्लास है। ठीक है, तो इसको होवर करेंगे, कंट्रोल क्लिक करेंगे तो इसके अंदर जाएंगे तो मालूम पड़ेगा। इसका दिख रहा है कब से है, जावा से, सिंस, है ना? तो बहुत ही लेगेसी क्लास है ये। ओके, और अगर आप चाहो तो अपने कलेक्शन को भी, अब ये मेरा क्या है, ये आई नॉट डिस्टर्ब दिस, इसको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करते हैं। ये कॉन्टैक्ट्स 1 है, राइट? इस कॉन्टैक्ट्स 1 को मुझे वेक्टर में कन्वर्ट करना है, तो क्या करूँगा मैं? वेक्टर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग कॉन्टैक्ट्स 2 इज न्यू, तो क्या पास कर देंगे उसको? कॉन्टैक्ट्स 1 को पास कर, और सिस आउट कर दूंगा मैं कॉन्टैक्ट्स 2, ये वेक्टर बन जाएगा। ठीक है, लास्ट में डिस्प्ले हो रहा है। अब कॉन्टैक्ट्स 2 का मैं जो चाहूँ वो कैपेसिटी वो सब चेक कर सकता हूँ। कॉन्टैक्ट्स 2 डॉट, दिख रहा है? ये सब हम, तो ये 4 कंस्ट्रक्टर वेक्टर के हैं। चौथा आता है लिस्ट में स्टैक। अब स्टैक तुमको मालूम है, डीएस जिसने किया है वो स्टैक को भली भांति जानता है। स्टैक कौन से फिनोमेना में ऑपरेट करता है भाई? यस, जो एलिमेंट लास्ट में इंसर्ट होगा वो फर्स्ट में बाहर निकलेगा। एग्जांपल क्या था उसका? टेस्ट ट्यूब। एग्जांपल क्या है? तो अगर ये टेस्ट ट्यूब है तो अगर इस टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर हम लोग मार्बल्स डालते हैं। तो पहले ब्लैक मार्बल, फिर ब्लू मार्बल, फिर ग्रीन मार्बल। तो विच मार्बल will come out first? So last in, first out. Okay. So if you want such type of arrangement in your data structure, then we go with which class? Stack. And stack inherits from start inherit from vector. Okay. So let's do a stack them. यही ले लेंगे। So क्या हो गया? Stack of string is new stack. कंट्रोल शिफ्ट को अब इसको ऐड कर दिया। अब अगर मैं करता हूँ sys out stack डॉट पॉप, क्या नाम है इसका? कॉन्टैक्ट डॉट पॉप करता हूँ तो कौन बाहर निकलेगा? जो लास्ट में ऐड हुआ वो निकलेगा ना, क्रिस निकलेगा, है ना? ओके। पॉप क्या करता है? उसको रिमूव कर देता है। क्या कर देता है? तो पॉप से पहले स्टैक की साइज क्या थी? और पॉप के बाद क्या हो जाएगा? अगर मुझे साइज देखनी है तो यहाँ साइज क्या थी? यहाँ साइज क्या हो जाएगी? है ना, 3 2। ओके, मुझे रिमूव नहीं करना है, सिर्फ देखना है कि टॉप पे कौन है। क्या करेंगे? तो पीक में रिमूव करेगा क्या वो? नहीं, डिस्प्ले द एलिमेंट एट द टॉप, एलिमेंट एट द, विच इज द एलिमेंट एट टॉप, जो क्रिस, तो वो दिखा देगा और निकालेगा नहीं। समझ रहा है? ऐसे पीक की जगह रिमूव भी है। क्या है? जो पॉप की जो जो काम करेगा पॉप की तरह ही काम करेगा। किसका काम करेगा? तो ठीक है, बट रिमूव में आप इंडेक्स भी दे सकते हो। तो अभी अगर मुझे 0 निकालना है, अगर मैं नहीं भी देता हूँ इंडेक्स, नहीं, देखो रिमूव में क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको इंडेक्स देना पड़ेगा। तो अगर मैं देता हूँ इंडेक्स 2 तो किसको रिमूव कर देगा वो? बिकॉज इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द कलेक्शन, नो। सो रिमूव फंक्शन जो कलेक्शन से आ गया वो आ गया बस। साइज 2 हो गए, राइट? अगर मैं रिमूव कर दूँ 1 को तो ओके। अब क्रिस के बाद मुझे डेविड ऐड करना है। डेविड तो कैसे करूंगा मैं? यस, सो से फंक्शन है पुश, दिख रहा है? तो पुश और पॉप याद है ना तुम लोगों को? तो वो काम हम लोग स्टैक से कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? तो पुश से वो टॉप पे चला जाएगा और पॉप क्या करेगा? टॉप को निकाल देगा, ठीक है? तो स्टैक के कुछ जनरल यूज केसेस होते हैं, जैसे चेक करना कि स्ट्रिंग पैलिंड्रोम है क्या नहीं। क्या है? स्ट्रिंग पैलिंड्रोम, perfect example for stack. So how will I check whether a string is palindrome using stack? if I have a string name and it is apple. So how do I check if this palindrome or not? How will we check that? So what we can do is we can convert this string into a character array by saying name dot to char array. So जो अभी string थी वो अभी क्या बन गई? कैरेक्टर A P T L E ऐसा बन गई ना. अब क्या करो, इनको स्टैक में पुश कर दो. क्या कर दो इनको? तो जो स्टैक होगा उसमें क्या पुश करेंगे हम लोग? A P P पुश करेंगे. तो स्टैक किसका होगा? कैरेक्टर का होगा ना. ठीक है, उसको मैं स्टैक ही बोल रहा हूँ. ऑब्जेक्ट का नाम भी स्टैक बोल रहा हूँ. तो अभी इस इटरेट करो इसको फॉर लूप लगा के. कहाँ से? ए आ रहा है. अभी सी में क्या है? ए. तो क्या कर दो? स्टैक डॉट पुश कर दो सी. तो ये लूप के बाद में अगर मैं सिस आउट करता हूँ स्टैक, तो स्टैक का शक्ल क्या होगी? स्टैक की स्टैक की शक्ल क्या होगी? है ना, स्टैक हो गया ना. अब अगर मैं पॉप करता हूँ तो क्या निकलेगा उसमें से? अगर मैं सिस आउट करता हूँ और स्टैक डॉट पॉप करता हूँ तो क्या निकलेगा? ये निकलेगा, राइट. सब स्टैक में आ गया. तो अब क्या करना है? वापस एक लूप लगाते हैं. ओके, अब इस केस में सी में क्या है? एक फ्लैग लेता हूँ. एक फ्लैग ले रहा हूँ. ठीक है, एक फ्लैग ले रहा हूँ. फ्लैग इक्वल टू 0. तो अभी सी में क्या है? सी में, क्योंकि सी तो स्ट्रिंग है ना अपनी, अपना ये जो भी ए आ रहा है करते, तो सी में अभी है ए. और मैं अभी स्टैक से पॉप करता हूँ. ठीक है, तो कैरेक्टर सी का भाई डी, वो हो रहा है स्टैक डॉट पॉप. तो डी में क्या आ रहा है? डी में क्या आएगा? ई आएगा. अब पैलिंड्रोम मतलब ये दोनों सेम होना चाहिए. तो क्या कंपेयर करेंगे हम लोग? अगर ये सेम नहीं है तो मैं फ्लैग 1 कर दूंगा, ब्रेक कर दूंगा. ठीक है, सी इज नॉट इक्वल टू डी. तो क्या करेंगे? फ्लैग को 1 कर देंगे और क्या कर देंगे? लूप को आगे सर्च करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. फिर यहाँ के चेक करेंगे. अगर फ्लैग 1 हो गया मतलब पैलिंड्रोम नहीं है. एल्स है, राइट. सिंपल सा लॉजिक है इसके अंदर. रन करता हूँ. एप्पल क्या है? एप्पल क्या दिखा रहा है? नॉट पैलिंड्रोम. अगर मैं मॉम ले लूँ तो क्या आ रहा है? पैलिंड्रोम. ठीक है ना. अगर कोई नया ले तो स्ट्रिंग नितिन ले तो नितिन. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा नितिन हो तो नॉट ए पैलिंड्रोम. तो क्या करने का? हमेशा जब भी आप स्ट्रिंग लो, समझो अभी आप यूजर से ले रहे हो स्ट्रिंग, एंटर स्ट्रिंग, ठीक है। तो आप करोगे स्ट्रिंग नेम इक्वल्स टू sc डॉट, स्कैनर कहाँ गया, नेक्स्ट। तो उसको नेक्स्ट लेते ही कर देना टू लोअर केस, ताकि वो हेडेक ही नहीं रहे, ठीक है ना। तो अब अगर उसने एंटर किया कैपिटल एन से नितिन, तभी भी क्या आएगा, क्योंकि हमने क्या कर दिया उसको सारे के सारे अपन ने निकाल दिया है उसको। समझ में आया तुम लोग को कैसे करना है, ये लॉजिक समझ में आया? हाँ, दिस यू हैव टू यूज extensively in your development. I hope you all are understanding, right guys? अगर उसने एक पूरी लाइन डाल दिया पूरी, तो नेक्स्ट लाइन करके हमारे पास भी है, ठीक है। तो अभी अगर उसने एक स्ट्रिंग डाला ऐसी, अ नट फॉर अ जार ऑफ टूना, ये डाल दिया समझो उसने, ये पैलिंड्रोम है। इज दिस स्ट्रिंग पैलिंड्रोम? यस राइट, क्योंकि तो इसका अपने को सारे स्पेसेस निकालने पड़ेंगे, पहले तो सारे स्पेसेस निकालने पड़ेंगे। तो जहाँ जहाँ स्पेस है उसको रिप्लेस कर देंगे एम्प्टी कैरेक्टर से। कैसे कर देंगे? एम्प्टी कैरेक्टर, देखो इसको बोलते हैं स्पेस कैरेक्टर, है ना, डॉलर कैरेक्टर, इसको बोलते हैं @ कैरेक्टर, और इसको इसको क्या बोलते हैं? तो सिर्फ अपने को स्ट्रिंग में सिर्फ क्या रखना है अपने को? ए टू जेड और नंबर रखना है, सिर्फ क्या रखना है? हाँ, तो फिर अभी कैसे करेंगे देखो। तो पहले तो आपका स्ट्रिंग रीड कर लो पहले तो, ठीक है। तो अभी आपके नेम में पूरा आ गया। फिर अभी आप क्या कर सकते हो, नेम में कर दो रिप्लेस ऑल, क्या कर दो? रिप्लेस ऑल, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर एक दे दो आप आपका रेगेक्स रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन, और किससे रिप्लेस करना आपको? सिर्फ क्या क्या चाहिए अपने को? सिर्फ क्या स्ट्रिंग में क्या क्या चाहिए अपने को सिर्फ? तो रेगेक्स का स्टार्ट होता है ये कैप, स्टार्ट क्या होता है रेगेक्स का? कैप। तो आप भैया बोल सकते हैं भाई मुझे छोटा ए टू जेड चाहिए और कैपिटल ए टू जेड चाहिए बस। इसके अलावा जो भी आएगा मैं उसको किससे रिप्लेस कर दूंगा? और फिर वो आपका नया नेम बन जाएगा, ठीक है। और चाहो तो उसको आप फिर लोअर केस में कन्वर्ट करके भी कर सकते हो। इसको वो ये होने के बाद क्या कर दो उसको, ठीक है। तो इसको चाहे तो आप यहाँ पर भी डाल सकते थे एक साथ, अगर समझ में आता होगा आपको। समझ में आ रहा है क्या? तो मुझे सिर्फ स्ट्रिंग में से क्या चाहिए? उसके अलावा जो भी स्पेस स्पेस रहेंगे सब क्या हो जाएंगे? कन्वर्ट कैरेक्टर, ठीक है ना। अभी अभी अगर मैं करता हूँ, इधर कुछ इशू आ रहा है क्या? कहाँ कुछ कोड फटा क्या? इसका क्या दिक्कत आ रही है लिंक लिस्ट वाले को? क्या तकलीफ क्या हो रहा है इसको? सेमीकोलन नहीं, ठीक है। तो अभी मैं रन करता हूँ इसको, रन एज जावा एप्लीकेशन, अ नट फॉर अ जार ऑफ टूना। क्या लिख के आया? ये सारे पीसेस निकाल दिया, सिर्फ A to Z रख लिया उसको। समझ में आ रहा है? अगर मैं ऐसा भी लिखता ना, नट 1 2 3 फॉर अ जार ऑफ टूना, ये भी क्या था? 1 2 3 रीड ही नहीं कर, सिर्फ क्या रीड कर रहा है? समझ में आ रहा है? और फिर इसको लोअर केस में कन्वर्ट कर, तो इसको बोलते हैं फंक्शन चेनिंग। तो उसको रीड किया, फिर रिप्लेस किया, फिर लोअर केस में कन्वर्ट किया, ये सब चेनिंग यूज कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो टुडे वी with the list interface totally correct, tomorrow we'll do the set interface, ठीक है।